In Fox 5 Health News, an over-the-counter pain reliever taken by millions may actually increase the chances of a miscarriage.
All right, joining us now, Fox 5 medical contributor Dr. Devi Nampiaparampil from the NYU School of Medicine. We're talking about ibuprofen. Obviously, this is a big concern.
Ibuprofen, naproxen, there are several that are over-the-counter, diclofenac. So it's a big concern because so many people take them for aches and pains, right? But the research, there have been reports in the past, but people weren't really sure. And the issue is that the way that it works for pain, so the way that it works for aches and pains is that it interferes with something called prostaglandins. So these are substances in the body that cause inflammation, but they are also substances in the body that are involved in priming the uterus for implantation, so for the embryo to get housed there, right? So by interfering with that, then they could cause an early miscarriage.
Dr. Devi, did they talk about how much you actually might need to take in order to draw that connection?
No, so there's a weakness in the study because they didn't look at if the doses were sort of intermittent or if somebody was taking a prescription strength dose pretty regularly. They didn't really separate it out by that, but they did look, things like acetaminophen are okay, right? So these are more the anti-inflammatory medications. And they also kind of separated the people out according to whether they might have other risk factors. So if they were using a lot of caffeine, if they were kind of a little bit older, but it seemed that the anti-inflammatory itself was more correlated with this. And I'll just say that, this is looking at people who already knew they were pregnant, right? So people who knew they were pregnant and then kind of monitoring them to see how many had a miscarriage afterwards. But if it interferes with implantation, there's a possibility that some people never had a positive pregnancy test.
Oh, gotcha,
right?
gotcha.
So there may be another layer to that as well.
Right, but something to be mindful of for sure. All right, Dr. Devi, we have to keep it short today, but we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.